Good seeing you've caught me plotting my next million. Just kidding. But no, seriously. No one gives a shit about what you got going on. Okay? Or at least that's how you should treat it if you're going through a journey. We need to talk about it. So welcome back to Tim Time. My name is Tim Hopkins. Since April of 2024, I've lost about 200 pounds. And a big part actually of me being able to do that was accepting that I needed to act as if no one in the world gave a shit about what I was doing and why I was doing it. I needed to be under the idea that even though I had support, I had a system, I had people who were with me and people who were against me, as you will in every facet of life. I needed to act as though none of that existed. It was nothing but me and the bag, and all I had to focus on was chasing the bag. Now let me tell you why. Because it would make sense for you to be thinking to yourself, Tim, why would you not want a positive system? Why would you not want the people who are cheering you on and the people who have your back? Why would you want to discard that? Why would you just not keep that and get rid of the people who are being negative? I'll tell you why if you shut up and stop interrupting me, okay? You really need to stop. With outside optimism or pessimism comes an underlying sense of expectation. If people are looking to you to fail or people are looking to you to succeed, there is expectation there for that failure or that success. In my experience, that type of pressure, whether it's monumentous or minuscule, is enough to make someone say F it altogether.
That's it, I'm not going.
It's enough to make someone look at the task, see it as literally Mount Kilimanjaro. It's just an antbed. So you avoid it, right? I avoided it for almost 30 years. In the pursuit of making other people happy, I've made a lifestyle of neglecting myself. And then when I go to put effort towards myself, the pressure of failure, when other people are seeing these things that I've done in the past for them, right? I've made them laugh. I've made them, overcome an obstacle. I've helped them see the best of themselves. Now there's, well, if he could do it for me, of course he could do it for himself. Why would he not be able to practice what he preaches? Because I'm a jackass.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So I think it's important for us to realize where our limitations are. And for some people, our limitations come from outside perspectives, are what we perceive outside perspectives to be and what that does to our perspective. Yeah? Yeah. Even if not, yeah. What helped me and what I feel like could help a lot of you, because I find that a lot of people don't even start the journey because of what I've been saying this whole time. There's perceptions and perspectives outside. People are like, oh, you should do it. You should totally do it. You could totally do it. Well, I can't fucking do it. I don't know how to do it. You do it. So you just don't do it. If you eliminate that, right? And obviously it's placebo, because whether or not you believe in it or not, it's still there. But perspective is everything. And yours is the one that matters when you're the one going through the journey. So it's up to you to have the perspective that matters for you. It doesn't matter what mom thinks. If she wants to make you a carrot cake for your birthday, Mom, I'm 500 pounds. I can't have carrot cake. This is bullshit. It's really about figuring out what you need. But for me, what I needed was to just be with myself and my own opinion of the situation. Like, I really needed to let everything outside of me go. Like, obviously my dog's opinion still matters. His opinion will always matter. He's the GOAT. Shout out my dog. He's way better than your dog. I kind of want to start a conversation in the comments below. What do you think is so big about other people's opinions that it can make you stop in the pursuit of something that could change your life forever, right? Like something that could fundamentally benefit you. It could make your life better in every aspect. But because of something as trivial as what, homeless Joe down the street thinks of you from the outside looking in, you're willing to just throw all of it away, right? And when I say it like that so simply, it might make you feel silly. I know it made me feel silly because I was looking at my own approaches towards weight loss and I was like, well, damn it. Why did I let it go so easy? Why did I let it be such a fragile thing that something so insignificant could make me just stop? Because we're simple little creatures, man. We're just little monkeys. We're just little monkeys who know how to work smartphones. That's all it is at the end of the day. We're very, very simple. If the pack looks against us, we need to do what it takes to get back with what the pack wants to look at. Not what we want to do for ourselves, but the majority, not the minority. And there's going to come a lot of changes from making life changes, whether it's something as like controlled as a diet or something as like volatile as sobriety. This thing you need to do comes with a price tag. Not necessarily, but like the structure of your days, the structure of how you eat, the structure of your exercise, the structure of your sleep schedule, how much stress you can deal with and how much stress you need to leave at the door. If you need to make sacrifices to make your journey start or continue, like if you've reached that plateau and you're like, I'm sick of this shit, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad!
Evaluate it. Look at the situation as a whole and see what's making you feel that way. And then when you find what's making you feel that way, either put it on pause, eliminate it completely, or find a way to pacify it so you can continue your journey and come back to it in the meantime, because nothing should come before you. And if you're like me and you're like, oh, well, you know, my dog comes before me, guess what? If I die, who's going to feed that dog? If I'm not around because I chose the 16th and 17th slice of pizza and stroked out, that dog's gone. He's gone. So yeah, man, you have to put yourself first in a sense, right? Obviously, in my perspective, I'm fixing me for them. I'm trying to become a better me so that I can aid them better, give them a better life, bring them more things, be able to do things with them. When I was in Japan, I was like 260, 270. If I was 370 or 360, half those hikes, not happening, man. That wasn't going to go down like that. We went to Fushimi Inari in Kyoto, and I'm telling you right now, if I was still 370, chonking it, just straight chonking it, no way I was getting up that mountain. Impossible. But you know, at 260, 270, you've been working out clean for a full calendar year, it gets a little easier. And now I'm like 204. So we could run it back. I'd love to. I've fallen down the rabbit hole, as I am one to do. To wrap this up, to find like, to put a pin on this thing, it's okay to make those levels of sacrifice, and it's okay to put things on pause or eliminate them completely if it's obstructive or destructive to the journey you haven't started yet, or the journey you are in the middle of or in the process of. It doesn't have to be the middle. Obviously, there's like a quarter, there's 3/4, there's an eighth, there's a 16th, there's 7/16. You know, you get it. It doesn't have to be in the middle. Just take into account what I've said. As someone who's tried a million different things to lose the weight and finally took the time for themselves to lose the weight, and it has made all the difference. As we go on through this, we're going to talk about what it meant for me to lose all this weight and what it means on a day-to-day level. Because boy, let me tell you, it's different. It's very different. My comfort within my own skin is substantially different than what it was before. But I ain't here to flex. I'm just here to tell you, like, it's worth it. So take the time to do it. And if you want to talk about it, feel free to leave comments in the comment section below. But what I'd like more than that is to help a small upcoming channel out. Why don't you hit the subscribe button? Why don't you hit like? Why don't you tell your friends so they can get in the comment sections and straight roast me for having the wrong opinion? Because there is no right opinion. This is the internet. Everyone's wrong. Everyone's an asshole. But regardless, you've been watching Tim Time. I'm Tim. This is my time. Thanks for being a part of it. So I hope to see you soon. I hope you've enjoyed. See you later, asshole.